So here we are at the Invader thing. So here's Regina talking about the neoplanets and Wiseman. And they're like, yeah, so we think Wiseman's base is at the neoplanets. And Ribbons is like, yes, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Ribbons has sent a battalion of Astraeus fellas over there. And he kind of hopes that Wiseman completely wrecks them. Because the Astraeus people seem to be capable of nothing other than fighting and are of no use in the future that Ribbons has planned. And Regina's like, oh, wow, you must really hate the Secret Society. And Ribbons just says that he's got no use for subordinates who act on their own. Even special ones like the Perfect Soldiers. And seeing as they've chosen to act apart from Aloys, they're probably in cahoots with Wiseman. Jean-Paul Rochina. Ribbons says the Rochina's got no ties with the other Astraeus folks, but he hasn't figured out how Rochina rose to be in a general anyway, that he's probably connected to Wiseman. And who knows what the hell that guy is up to. Ribbons figures that Wiseman fancies himself a god, and suspects that Wiseman has something he wants. The Black Knowledge, Kuro no Echi. And that's not allowed. You can't, like, Ribbons is the only one who can think he's god around here. And apparently Ribbons can't get to the deepest depths of Vader because it's got a code that he can't quite break just yet. I'm doing chili, but it's fine. Just gonna put myself in a blender and die. Oh, nice, nice. Those are goddamn good options. Okay, so here's what is saying that it's been 72 hours since Kiriko landed on Quint, and he expects him to come back any minute. He seems, and Goat here mentions like, so you seem to have this weird way of being able to predict what Kiriko's going to do next, and he's like, yep, nope, just pretty good, it's alright. But he's got together all of Kiriko's friends pretty much as hostages. Like, and he just says that the promise of something more valuable than money will be showing up, and it will be worth it for everybody. But they'll get to witness something far beyond their wildest imaginations. Kind of ambulance, ain't you then? Fiona doesn't like any of this, and Rochina keeps calling her Proto 1 because he's a fucking dick. But Fiona asks again, what does Rochina know? And he tells her that he's been acting according to a certain plan since long before the Astraeus folks ended up in this galaxy. His ruler has bent all his will towards Kiriko. Through his time through Rochina's time in the Gilgamesh army, his Aloy's work, and now as an independent agent. This benefactor is a mysterious will born of 85,000 years of Quint history. A will? Yeah, like, Fiona straight up like, who's your boss? It's like, a will? It's like, yep. And this will has ordered Rochina to keep an eye on Kiriko, since before the first time Kiriko ever boarded an AT. Damn, nice fanboy. Nice. I'm glad you are continuing on the getting healthy, and you're doing it in the good way too. Congrats and well done, good as hell. But that's weird that he knows about Kiriko before he even got in an AT. But they'll just have to. Yeah, so Rochina's like, Fiona and Kiriko get to see what this will thing is soon enough. And Goat and Coconut and Vanilla are like, yeah, I mean, Fiona, you're part of the crew, right, Vanilla? And Vanilla's like, yeah, I guess, sure. But that doesn't offer much comfort considering Kiriko's incredible destiny is coming up. So, as the Zexis crew head towards the neoplanets, we're like, so, what do you think this Wiseman dude is? Do you think he's some sort of a super hacker? A journalist all about justice? And, yeah, here Lock-On says that like he's some sort of super hacker who got into Vader. I think he's a journalist, Seigi no journalist. But Orson says that no true journalist would sow this much chaos with their reporting, so maybe it's someone who wants to rule the world. But that would take an army even bigger than Insalam and Dr. Hells put together. What the hell? But whoever it is, they've annoyed Zexis and Aelors, and they did the Red Shoulder March thing, and they have definitely made Kiriko get on their case. And that's a good way to die. This is Scenario 42, Abnormality. So, apparently, among the neoplanets is an artificial moon. It's a big, like, Death Star, white moon, is alone, whatever. And it's apparently been stealthed by till now, but Wiseman has revealed himself, and here's a Goodman, and he's on hand to see this big bullshit planet. And, but he orders his troops over to sort all this shit out. It's Exeter incoming! No, it's just 180! And his Kiriko is like, well, Quent was a bust. But he spoke to Quent, and the Great Will on Quent told him to come here, so here he's come. And Goodman's like, wait, just 180? And it's like, Captain Goodman's Exeter on the way? And he's like, oh, shit. If it's just 180 showing up, that's probably pretty bad news, actually. I gotta bring these jokers. I don't gotta bring them jokers though. And then I got one spot left. Yeah, for Lauren in the sumo, why not? Kiriko? Talks about scouting. We show up. It's like, look at this joker, we showed up. And Goodman's like, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Alright, keep them away from the artificial moon. Alright. Well, alright, sure, just have to beat them up. But Kiriko's going for it all on himself, and Zero says that we've got to honour his wishes for solitude. So we just got to leave him alone, and we've got to wait for Kiriko to get there. No one gets any. Lauren has been put in the gold sumo. Only the highest of the Royal Guard get to live in there. It's a great honour. Defeat all enemies before Kiriko reaches the target point is the SR thing, and he's like down here just doing shit by himself, being Kiriko. And then, yeah, here seems pretty good. A dynamite explosion. No, you got it. Alright, turn to a fella.
Dynamite explosion!
Is the artificial moon actually orbit anything other than just meant to be space orb? Just space orb. Like, it's not a cool planet. Like, it might orbit things, but it's been invisible until, like, a minute ago. Right, here it is. It's surrounded in shit. Did this star orbit stuff? Like, but that's also because it wasn't a moon. That's how they knew it wasn't a moon. That was the secret. Here comes the honourable boy. How you doing? And I got more translation shit done with Mune on Friday, before I died. Impossible! So there's only one stage left that I got to translate in Z2. And then the only thing left is some Ace conversations from Z3. Because the guy didn't do Ryoma for some reason. It wasn't the fact that it blew up a planet. No, he knew it wasn't a moon before then. Moons have blown up planets before by hitting them. Blowing the shit out of them. Yeah, translation for the endgame ranks split. And also, yeah, the anti-warship cannon. Which is his new big gun, and if I'd bought the other plane jokers, you'd see they have the reaction warheads, but the guy translated them as like counter missiles or whatever. Which is understandable. Did you hear about announced? No, lots of things have been announced, so I don't know what you're talking about in particular. And I'm gonna have to go over Mune for clean up on some of them. Because there's one like Tessa's where he calls her Tessa Tama. And I was like, is that a thing? Is like Tama a proper honorific? And he's like, well, Tan is like what children say when they can't say San. So Tama to Summer, I was like really hoping that he was calling it like an egg, because Tama got his egg. Yeah, Vanquish on PC, hell yeah! Been waiting for that since the launch of the PS3. Project Crossover 3 is coming in June 2018. Oh, maybe it'll finally be a playable video game by then. Third time's a charm. The big translation fuck up that made Mune laugh a lot was the dude translated Crow talking to Ambron as he calls her a bad tasting old hag. And I said to him, now I know that Japan has got some wild insults like go away you ugly naked man, but I'm pretty sure that old women, like by default if you don't like them, aren't bad tasting. And Mune instantly went, he says Mazui, doesn't he? He says Mazui. I'm like, hey, yeah, and he's like, fuck me, and he just laughed. And I looked up, and Mazui is unsavory. So the dude translated that as bad tasting, but it's unsavory as in you're an unsavory person. like if you make a really bad decision, you're like, that was Mazui, that was definitely unsavory. But he did that as friggin' bad tasting. I'm like, that dude cracked open a thesaurus and he gambled and he lost on this one. Godzilla and Kaiju are going to be... No, that's not bad news, that's good news as hell. Howdy Alicia, how you doing? The anime police did get me, but in the end I turned the charges around on them and I said that actually they weren't anime enough to police me. And I'm the anime police, and well, then we got into a big corruption debate, but it worked out in my favour because I'm also the anime police. Lady with the big pointy foreheads, it's doing what? But yeah, Bad tasting old hag instead of unsavory made me laugh a lot. Like, bad tasting is really good, but in the end they went with unsavory. Equal parts anime dogs. I'm definitely equal parts anime dogs and pizza right now, 100%. What else was the good shit? The good shit. Oh, like, there's a couple of Marilyn's things which just don't translate, like, neatly at all, because how Japanese is, like, all about the phonemes. I should fucking murder this dude. And the, like, where, like, sometimes she'll finish off her sentence by breaking up the last word into its component phonemes and syllables and be like, and that doesn't translate at all because she's just extending out the verb that she's doing, like, she's gonna do to you. And that doesn't, like, that doesn't have a neat match. There's a guy who translated key bits, but you can tell that English is definitely not his first language. So I'm cleaning it up as best as I can to make it read better, and then for bits where I'm like, this doesn't really make any sense at all, then I screenshot it and give it to you, and I'm like, yo, I think this is this, or he means this. What was one bit? There was one bit where it was like, let me look it up. Oh, it was, it's also really good, the fact, like, all Jeremy fucking talks about in the last scene. Jeremy, in one stage, has 3 lines, and one of them is to go, such loyalty, such devotion, and the second one is, wow, he's what a loyal dude. Like, he just always, like, that's all he mentions. And Shin and Kira, not Shin and Kira and Athrun, every single one of their lines is Kira says the first half and then Athrun finishes it, because they obviously couldn't write enough for them both to have any fucking lines. But it's like, the target of that devotion and loyalty is mistaken, and it's like, okay, is he saying that the target is mistaken, or that he's putting it in the wrong place? Was one thing I needed cleaned up. But it's where he's saying that it's directed at the wrong thing, but because Japan is really polite, they're like, well, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but the thing you're putting it in isn't quite right. Like, that's the thing that's made the mistake. And I don't know if it's fake or real. You just have to wait and see. Yeah, and I'll translate it because it's good. And there's one where it was where the guy translated it as memories and reminiscence. Those thoughts become power. I'm like, what? But Moon said that he would just leave out the reminiscence bit. He just put memories, those feelings become your strength, because the reminiscence in particular is like the Japan, like, if you've ever seen an anime and they're like, wow, this has got a real nostalgic feel to it, it's where there's a thing that gets translated as nostalgia and reminiscence, but isn't. Look at this fast boy. This fast repairing boy with his gun.
ごめんよ。手加減はできないんだ。邪魔しないで。バカだ。
And oh, stuck over him really. And it's also been interesting learning how casual Crow is, and how he's depicted as being casual, and it's where he just uses a particular sentence particle to end his things, which is basically, you know, and like that's it. He just speaks exactly the same as everybody else, but he adds a, you know, at the end. But I mean, that's translating for you. It's wild. This dude.
18はまず当てることだ。力任せに行くぜ。出したリブラスター。
Oh, and Crow has some incredible English in the big attack for the shoot mode. And he's like, I'll show you true zero range shooting. And then after the attack, he's like, I guess that was more minus range. Whoops. Whoops, shouldn't have put my gun in him. Whoopsie doodle. Well, I would say that that's definitely fake then, if they say that. I ain't trying them in. I want that boat to go places and do anything useful. It sucks too much. I want Kaguya to get into OG verse, and for all the horn dog dudes to be like, hell yeah, look at that sexy babe, and Ryusei is like, whatever, and then will go, dude, imagine a robot that looked like her, and then he's like, holy shit, you're fucking right, dude, damn, give me that good shit. Like, hey, you know how the fairy lion looks sort of like Latuni? Yeah, imagine the fairy lion, And then he says like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm into that. And then everyone calls him a deviant and beats the shit out of his dick. Because that's all I want from Ryusei all the time, is the complete destruction of his genitals. And remember this animation, because when you see the Z3 version of this animation, like, holy shit. He did use the phrase orthodoxy, right? No, Rusei's genitals deserve only the complete destruction. Complete obliteration at the hands of fucking nobody. Imagine when if Marilyn gets into the OG verse and they're like, wow, she's like Latuni but evil. And then she'll join, and then her and Marguerite can have a combo attack that's the Royal Heartbreaker. But them two? Fuck! I'm writing an email to Dorada right now. What would Bullet's response be? Nothing. He wouldn't say anything. Because OG vs Bullet doesn't exist. Even Kasua have just been deleted. This is it! Fucking going, yep. Looks like there are beautiful women in all dimensions. Here's Kiriko talking about the will. Spoke to him, Wiseman. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm gonna get you. Chew on this! That's true, Excellent does make fun of him all the time. Help you Kiriko deployed in the space robot instead of the good robot with the S adapter like a smart boy. Kiriko, I already set you up for this shit. I hate it. I hate that Kasura is probably still the most kidnapped person in the series. Assault pattern B. Nice work, dude. It's like Jeet Kune. Anyone who uses in the combat pattern is never going to hit Kiriko. He knows them all. Like Bullet's deal was that he was the one who got kidnapped. They twisted it. They subverted it. And then no, they fucked it. It's okay now. Ing exists to put the cat among the pigeons. Fucking Ing. Ing's so good. When we get to Hibiki, Hibiki is an even more magic-y baby Mary Sue stupid bullshit man, and I hate to use the term Mary Sue, but he is way above even Ing, and Ing is like, without it, like, he can control all of the dangerous power sources with his brain despite never having done in it, and like Rai's entire job in the big robot is making sure it doesn't explode. He can put shit together with his brain while he's unconscious. He's the coolest dude. Just damned. I would hope that Kaguya doesn't get a mech, to be honest. Like, she just hangs out. But I do want Sakuya? Is it Sakuya? Suzuka? Sakusa? Look at this dude's big fucking gun. Isn't Ing and Ingram and therefore combined for exactly? I like how that's a big reveal as well. It's like, his name's Ing, and he looks a lot like that other guy, sort of. But why has he got psychic powers while the other dude didn't? Just lucky, I guess. pointy forehead. Oh, that's who you say. She's not got a pointy forehead, she's got a horn, because she's an Oni. I want her to show up, and then for everybody who was in Alpha to be like, wait a minute, Oni Empire? I don't like this. I got a bad feeling about this. But I want her to have Jakuo. Pointy forehead. I mean, if you want to call a horn that, then I mean, you can go tell that to a bull and get gored if you want. But yeah, I want her, like, I want her to not get the Harken treatment and get a big version of her robot to ride in. I want a regular robot that she dances on. I want to be able to put anybody in it, and I want everybody to have unique cuttings for it, and I want Russell to have the lamest, whitest dude dance of all time when he dances to control it. That's my wish for OG. That's the only reason I break up the Russell sub-pilot party, is to put him on the thing and have him fucking dance. Russell, the blandest man, absolutely. He's a good boy, but that's his gimmick, I love him. I hate him. What was the other bullshit? Yeah, when we get to Hibiki, you'll be like, man, Ing is over the top, but in a way that makes me laugh. And especially the way he just stole Ryoto's like one bit. Like all Ryoto fucking did was he puts the core block of the Huckabine in the Mark II with his brain. And then Ing just stole that and outdid him like 10 billion times, and it's like, oh shit, dude. And then Hibiki is just fucking trash. Skull Knight is the right game back as the OG base. Like, he's gotta be back for it. Like, he can't be dead. I mean, there was that huge shockwave that eliminated all evil, but he wasn't evil at the end, was he? He was a good boy. So I think he just got going while the going was good. No. Yeah, when you listen to YouTubers, they're all fake, and all those other things, they are also definitely not gonna be in. Like you say, it doesn't seem realistic to add Jungle One Piece to a mecha genre, but Project Cross Zone isn't mecha genre. So hold on, Mimsy, I'm coming. You don't see the one game with Harkin in it? Yeah, no. Like, Project Cross Zone is that. Project Cross Zone has, like, Tekken and Street Fighter characters in it. And Mega Man. And, Darkstalkers, Ghouls and Ghosts, Sagara Shanshiro always talking about the power of the Sega Saturn. Okay, just learn love. He's a lover, not a fighter.
派手な花火をあげるぞ。
Like, the dude who's actually the odd one out in that is Zengar. Because he's just himself, but with a big magic sword. Like, he's got his eyes and goes, you should play those as well? You shouldn't, because they're bad. They're, like, the first one is actually unplayable. I've been told the second one you can actually ever play, but the first one you can't. You need like 40 years to play it. Because when you do an attack you have to input buttons. And that means you can never skip anything. And everything takes like 3 attacks to blow up, and there's like stages from about 60% of the way through start having 100 enemies each stage on, and it's just impossible. Like, it's like, no, it takes you like 2-3 hours to play a fucking stage. Like it tells you who's going next in the turn order, and someone said, I was like, oh wow, this is having the same problem that Namco Cross Capcom had, where it gets really bloaty and takes forever to do anything. And then I saw that the turn counter had entries for up to 112, and I just fucking stopped. You can't even play it on an emulator with a fast forward button because you gotta do inputs. Like, you have to press buttons to do combos with timing. Like, you actually just can't skip anything. Get away from my Kiriko. I need that boy.
サイズで戦い方を変えるつもりはねえ。VX キャリバーセット。ほらよ。こいつで真っ二つだ。
I mean, I don't want to blow anybody up, but I will Moonlight Butterfly if you make me. Is it gonna come back? It makes no difference to me because I want to play it. So, I don't care who's in it, to be honest. Two black things near that moonlight thing? Two black things. They're like tubes. Let's look it up. I want to use the big bomb on a guy. Let me use the big bomb on a guy. Oh, here comes the boy! How we defeat Godzilla and Kaiju on Sin crossover? Same way that Sagara Senshiro can hang with Dracula. Because it doesn't matter, you just punch him. Gamlin bringing the nukes. Is Gamlin one of the big people? Yep! Gamlin is a Zentradi. Which is why when he has dirty thoughts about Mylene because he wants to hug her and kiss her, it's literally, they're like, he's thinking about Mylene and he actually straight up just thinks about hugging her, just holding her close. And they're like, you're thinking dirty thoughts about Mylene, you damn dirty dog. And he's like, how could you tell? I'm so awful, I'm so rude, so thinking such indecent thoughts. And it's like him holding her hand. Because he's a Zentradi and he's a fucking wild dude. He's also got really shit hair as well. Like, you can't see it ever in the Z series, but he's got really shit hair. Yeah, here's a picture of him with his shit hair. Look at him with his shit hair. He's like fucking Wolverine, but just even stupider. So he explains in play just like, no, he just stays small. He just stays micronized. Just stays a tiny boy flying a plane. Sagara Tenjo can handle Godzilla monsters? Yeah. Is that a Karibo? You may think so, but I think you find that a Karibo is actually that. Being a big dumb plane is the big boy. Listen, he wants to touch the lady's hand. And you can't do that when you're big. Yeah, just hoot and holler on Camille, see if I give a shit. Did you see him? Nothing. Hi Rose, how you doing? Yeah, Marlene's Motherfucking mirror genius. Is this still back yet? Nope. It's actually been like no stages since you last asked, unfortunately. Still, she's not been kidnapped. She's in a zoo. No, yeah, she's kidnapped and a dog. Alright, I'm not fucking bothering moving everybody else. Thank you, Kiro. Why? Why would you attack that dude? Why would you do this to yourself? It's Kiriko in the Scoopadook. Oh yeah, thanks dude, you just friggin' flashed. Yeah, you just flashed, brilliant. You did also miss the good stage, and by good stage I mean the most titty stage of all time. We did it. All of them done. Now Kiriko's gonna waddle over to the big old planet. When suddenly, what the heck? He just disappeared in a flash of light. What the And Zero then thinks, wait, that's the same thing that teleported me back on Kaminojima. Who the hell is this Wiseman? If he's up here in this weird artificial moon or whatever with that kind of power. Did you miss Peak Marilyn? No, it wasn't Marilyn. It was Clan when she was wearing the plane parts. And now here's Revive showing up. So here's an Aloy squad who show up. Lokon's ready to murder them because Anu's dead and everyone's upset about it. And then Setsun's like, so, Louise is over there, Saji. What are you gonna do about that then, but Louise is like, I will throw my past away. I will murder all Gundam. But we know she's a good girl, really. And unfortunately, also incoming, White Fang with Zex in the Epion. Brilliant, great. He's Miliardo. So he showed up and he wants to punish Aloy and Wiseman for sowing discord throughout space. And if we don't help him, he's going to beat us up too. And Hero says, well, we're not going to help you, dude. You're bad. And he tells Zex that he doesn't believe for a minute that Zex actually believes his actions will help bring peace to the colonies. And he says that Zex sucks and he's stupid and he denies his very existence. And then Zex is like, alright, stop me if you can then, Hero. And Mr. Bushido is like, wow, Zex is almost at the summit. He's nearly going to be the super good dude. I will use my new sword, the Susano, to help. And we're like, oh jeez, it's Mr. Bushido, he's back. But we gotta deal with these dudes before we can go help Kiriko with the whole Wiseman thing. I mean, this Joker's already down here, right? So, like, here's a good spot, I guess. But yeah, you missed the stage where Clan the giant lady, she goes big and has to fight bad dudes while big, and she puts on all the plane parts. So she's got a weird jetpack around, flying about, and it's alright. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good map attack, all things considered. Yeah, let's guarantee the crit too. Not that we need it, because he's powerful. Control system. I mean, like butterfly. She was human upsized the gun. She's not a human, but yeah. The regular size for Zentradi is 60 feet tall. Yeah, and then Michelle survived. He jumped in the way to stop a bug, interrupting her embiggening process, and then she put on all the plain armor parts and whooshed around. And she murdered all the bugs and she was mad as hell because they killed Michelle. And then it turned out that they didn't, it was alright. This dude is also a big boy, but he's always small time. He's never a big boy, whereas Clan is big normally. Like, she is normally, like, her thing is more a power suit than a mech. She, like, fills it completely. Yeah, they shrink themselves. In Macross Frontier, the ranker lady, she works advertising carrots, and all the carrots are as big as she is. And it's a special shopping centre where giant people and little people can go shopping. All the big people walk around in the big middle bit, and all the little people walk around on the outside. They just have a good time. What's the purpose of them being huge? Because if they just shrink their asses, because just a second, this is just like, alright, I'm gonna go. It's because they are like humans and them are both made by the proto-culture, which was a previous civilization, and they made the Zentradi as like the warrior race that would defend everything. And so they're just all really big, because being really big and really strong is really helpful when you fight stuff. And humans are all tiny, but we have culture and music and art and stuff, and the Zentradi didn't. And it blew their fucking minds when they found out about music and pictures, movies, people kissing. When they fucking find out about babies, and that like diffuses the entire fucking deal. They just didn't have culture. Nope, just didn't have it. Didn't have nothing. Didn't have no babies. The males and like the men and women, they're cloned and kept in separate fleets. So just never even see them. Don't know what's going on. Like there's a bit where a lady is like, check this out, this is called a baby. They're like, wait, what? It's like, it's a baby. It grew inside me. And they're like, no way that fit. It was like, well, it was much smaller, and one day it might even be bigger than me. And they're like, that's fucking bullshit. Here's Andre talking. She's like, oh, the head is just not strong enough. I'm out. Get out of here, Andre. You fucking murdered your dad for no reason. He's like, one day it might even be bigger than I am. And they're like, no way, that's a fucking toy. And then it moves, and they're like, oh shit, it's real. Shit, that's what? You're not making this up? She's like, nope. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And now I've got to find the picture of the man when he sees the man and woman kissing. He's like, wait, what the fuck? What the? Yeah, here we go. This picture is good. The Supreme Zentradi Commander, Gold Badola.
諸角入力完了。装填砲発射。
This is what you do when you love someone, and they're like, wait, what? What the heck? Bleh!
私は戦う。間違った力を行使する全てのものと。
It's like, what are you doing? Like, we're touching. This is how we express affection. Like, wait, what? Huh? Oh, one fucking step away, of course.
私は戦う。
In the
間違った力を行使する全てのものと。勝利条件は揃った。
they're just all giant. And then they have the micronization process where they can make themselves tiny. And the clan has a genetic disorder, which means that when she micronizes, she changes and looks like a 10-year-old. Instead of just becoming a smaller version of herself, she becomes a child. Giant asexual idiots? No, they're not asexual, that's the problem. When they saw the when they see the lady, they're like, wait, what the fuck? Whoa, this is making me feel funny, lads. Whoa. And they see the lady singing and they get all of her broadcasting like, what the heck? What's she doing? Why is she speaking like that? Why do I like it? Dude, why is your foot tapping? I don't know, dude. Yeah, they sent a squad of micronized women in the original list. Like, that's where Mylene's mother gets in. Like, Mylene's mother, Mira, fights Maximilian Genius all the time and loses to him every time. So she goes in with a fucking knife and they have a knife fight and he beats her then. She's like, this is bullshit! I can't beat you, I'll just kill myself! I'm disgraced as a warrior! And he's like, no, don't! He's like, show pity by an enemy, this is the worst! And he's like, come on, don't be like that. I mean, quite pretty or whatever. I mean, maybe you could do something else instead of murder. She's like, wait, what? And then they have a baby and have fucking loads of children, 1 million fucking children. But also, it turns out that having a knife fight isn't a really good basis for a relationship. So obviously, they get divorced later on, and they show up and they have a good time and they have a good team up. And they're like, wow, we should get back to... No, we shouldn't get back together. But that's Mira, the alien, who... This is the first time she's ever experienced a baby. She's got one, she's fucking throwing it around. Oh, Mira. Mother of the Year. Enemy sighted, enemy sighted. And also, because she's not imaginative, because she was a Zentradi, all of her children are just named after her. Like, first, like, she's Milia, and then her first child is Co-Milia, which is just Small Milia. Like, she just names her baby Small Me. They're like, that's what most, like, they all have an M name, and they all just end up being, like, name and then small version of name, because she's a Zentradi. Not gonna coming up with shit on the fly. Yeah, like Max sees her always. She's always fucking throwing the baby hair out. Max is like, it's fine. He's a half Zentradi baby. He's probably gonna be all right. He'll work it out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Mylene is half Zentradi. She's the child of the first human Zentradi union. Maximilian, Mira Genius. what else is good shit? But yeah, like the bit, like the big fight, big final fight for Human versus Zentradi. It has the lady doing her big idol performances. She's singing, and they're broadcasting to Zentradi, and they're like, "Man, singing is good. Maybe we shouldn't completely annihilate these people. They seem alright. They don't seem that bad." And then it then goes on from music as a cultural power to it's literally magic. And it gets a little bit off the rails. Can Mylene become a giant? I don't think Mylene can become a giant lady, actually. You know, I don't want to sing to any of these jokers.
Dynamite explosion!
I wanna attack that. Oh shit! I wanna attack that dude with this Joker. Louise, it's me, Saji Crossroads. Saji, what the heck are you doing in that? But this, so I'm gonna fight. I'll get you two about Louise. Wait, what? She doesn't understand us. Dang it. Twin drive system, ready. I think when you're a pregnant Zentradi, you just stay as whatever size you are. You're just like, no, like, that can't be healthy for a baby, getting small. Getting all shrunked up. Louise, Saji, I'm out and I will stop you. Oh, geez, Louise, she didn't understand. Stay strong, young man. We'll get through to her. And it's like, alright, dudes, fucking, these two jokers who never got through to fucking anybody in their lives. And the rest of the beginning is probably extra no good. Like, if you're big, then that presumably, ostensibly means that it was Zentradi on Zentradi. And when you're small, it would be human and Zentradi and some mixture. So you probably don't want to get big because it's a half Zentradi, half human fetus, and probably get all sorts of jacked up and no good. I want to fight an Invader with Armoro, actually. They talking? No, they don't give a shit. I'm gonna talk to him. But if it's artificial insemination, I don't think anybody fucking bothers with that shit in the Macross universe. Everybody's too busy fucking all of the time. If you have a really brave man, he impregnates a big person. No, like, a human can't get big. Oh no, wait, you mean yeah? Like, I mean, maybe. Like, that would be an extremely brave man. Like, there's the like, there's a scene with one of the other genius children. She's big. Yeah, so you must be able to, like, because she's big. And she has to live out in the mountains because she sings. and her voice is too huge, so she causes a lot of property damage, so she has to live out in the mountains instead. And Basara sings to her, and they have a sing-off, and then she falls in the snow, and there's a bit where there's a kid fucking crawling around in her bra going huge, and then fucking climbing around in her fucking mouth, and it's really weird. I don't agree with any of it personally. No thank you, I'm British. But it's like, damn dude, please. I don't need this right now. So that's where 4 comes from. It's certainly definitely one of the things that started it. Like, no fucking joke. Like, if you want to see the video, you never search for it, ever. I'm telling you, just fucking don't search for it. Yeah, okay, yeah, if you Google Macross 7 Giantess, the first bit will be her in the snow having the sing-off with Basara, and then the fucking next one is Macross 7 Giantess 4, and I'm like, please no. I just wanted to show people the giant lady. I just wanted to show people them having the sing-off with her big guitar. Why did you do this to me, YouTube? I feel set. Don't, no, it's definitely not. But why would I need that shit bookmark when you can just type in that whenever you want? You can see Basara sing to the lady, and she's too huge. It's too big, so she has to sing out in the mountains. Otherwise, she breaks all the houses because her voice is too huge. Because she's huge, and her songs are huge. The transforming fucking guitar is so good as well, like all of it. Wing! Now we'll check the Susano. Yeah, in Macross, humanity was extremely close to extinction. Like, I think it got down to like less than 1,000 people. And then luckily it turned out, look at his fucking robe with its sandals on, I hate it. But then it turned out that human and Zentradi could breed, so we managed to kick that shit into overdrive and just make lots of children with pointy ears. How do you miss Quattro? Like, he fucking wants you to hit him, dude. I have the Destructo disc. Fuck it. How dare you! How dare you use Krillin's most powerful move on me! Don't recall that version. What do you mean? Like, this is the 8 elements. The Satan. It's the final one she has when she becomes literally Goku. And Suzaku comes out in his final Lancelot, and it's just not as good. So he just gets fucking dunked on. I'm gonna... I was gonna crash a plane. Let's crash a plane into this one.
こっちにプレッシャーをかけてくる相手か。
It's pressure.
ゼータを通して
Suzuku's no, Suzuku is definitely not better than Callan. Like this is the one. This is the ride she gets after she gets kidnapped, and then Lloyd is like, "Look at this shitty thing that Rakshana made," and then he improves it, and then Callan steals it, and he's like, "Well, I mean, whoops, I'm Lloyd. Shouldn't have trusted me with anything, really." Like Callan is like de facto #1 pilot in Code Geass. Because she's half Britannian and anyone who's Japanese can't be the best at anything. Yeah, but I'm an innovator, how could I? Oh, I'm out. What Zex wants? He wants to beat up Aloy's. Because he thinks that'll bring peace to the colonies, but he doesn't actually think that. He's just being a shithead. Like, Suzuku is like this weird Ubermensch man, because he can fucking run up walls and faster than a turret, which he's like, this turret has a reaction time of 0.05 seconds, and then he just fucking runs faster than it can follow him, because I don't fucking know, he's a wizard, I guess. Like, Suzuku just does some really weird shit that doesn't make any sense for him to be able to do. He's just superhuman. And it's like, well, maybe when he did that weird spinning kick where he flies through the sky, maybe that wasn't just dumb. Maybe, who knows? This is the and Owarito. Like what? This dude, this lock-on is a real fucking joker. Uses lose gas. Well, that's because his friggin' thing is live. So he will automatically always do whatever it takes to survive. Like he's compelled by wizardry to be bullshit. Is it trending a pretty good way to survive? That depends. Like what you're getting into there is Code Geass isn't well written. It's bad. But yeah, like you would expect, like because it seems to work on objective rules where it objectively finds a way for him to survive, you would think that it would go, well, surrendering to this man who is his best friend would probably be a good one, but no, sometimes it doesn't do that. Sometimes it's just dramatic. It's not very good. Can I stand next to this? Can I stand next to this dude? Hell yeah, dude. Like Code Geass suffers from the thing where one of the multiple characters are stated to be geniuses, but it's written by someone who absolutely isn't a genius and doesn't know how to write a genius. So the big genius man's most of his plans involve blowing up the floor, because that's literally pulling the rug out from under them. And they play chess a lot, because chess is what smart people do. Never mind that when they fucking talk about doing it, he cheats or doesn't know what he's doing. convinced that himself the only way to survive was to... Yeah, maybe. Like, it's also weird because, like, Suzuku's deal is that he wants to fucking die. Like, he wants to atone for the bad thing he did. He desperately wants to die because he's Japanese and that's what a true samurai want to do. And then dipshit wizards him into not being able to kill himself, so he's like, oh shit! Shit! I love his face backpack. Ian, give me a backpack on my robot. Alright, sure, they've all got backpacks. No, I want it to look like a face. What? You know when children have novelty character backpacks when they go to school? Yeah? I want one of them. Alright, Gundams are cool. Alright, coming right up. Like Lelouch, what, like he wins, like the first thing they do with the tactical, like when he does his tactical thing to prove he's a tactical genius. Like that's like the only time he ever does it through like superior tactics and genius, but also he's cheating. Yeah, the Schneisel versus Lelouch chess in China, where Schneisel just puts himself like one step away from check, and then Lelouch is like, shit, I can't actually checkmate him because it's obvious that he's giving me the victory. This is no good. And then Schneissel's like, check this out, and then fucking does it even more. He's like, there, I've checked myself. What are you gonna do now, Zero? And then Zero is like, shit, what am I gonna do? Oh, good, luckily someone's interrupting the wedding to cool the heat off of my fucking terrible writing. Yeah, how he saved Dong Li in the series is really good. Like, I like that he doesn't kill, like, Mao doesn't die because he told the police to shoot him instead of kill him. Like, that's actually good, because that's a problem with, like, firing squads as an execution method anyway. Like, most people when shot by a firing squad, like, don't fucking die instantly from getting shot because everybody in the firing squad doesn't want to be the dude to actually kill them, so everybody shoots for, like, non-lethal spots. Like, a lot of people, when you get done by firing squad, you don't actually fucking get murdered by it, and it sucks. Like, that's why they have to have loads of people, so there's plausible deniability that you weren't the one that did it, instead of just having one dude who's like, yeah, I'll fucking kill him, whatever. And, like, that's smart and good and realistic. But then also Lelouch fucking gasses himself to forget his wizard plan, and then is a fucking idiot. Oh no, they still shoot at the person, but they'll shoot them like in places where they wouldn't die. Like they'll shoot him in the shoulder. Or the dick, like that's why everybody doesn't seem to, they will aim at the dick. They're like, I don't want to kill him, so I won't aim at the cockpit. Getting shot by a rifle is generally pretty lethal. Not as lethal as you'd think, depending on where you get shot.
Okay, boss. 本艦で突破口を開くぞ。
ピンポイントバリア四方
If it's a bad blood, yeah, but that's the same with anything. Like, you can fucking fall on a spoon if it hits a bad blood vessel, you're pretty much dead. But yeah, like that's a thing from like firing squads is people tend not to want to be the dude who's guilty of, like, they don't like going, man, I just murdered that dude.
射程内に入りました。
よし攻撃開始
But spoon isn't going to penetrate and shatter your insides. Well,
キャノンを使うぞ
a lot of the time bullets don't either.
了解遊軍機を車線上より退避させます。
マクロスキャノン撃てよっしゃ
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, like they have multiple people, so there's plausible deniability as to whether you were the one that did the murder shot. It's also why they blindfold and like make people face away and shit, because it makes it difficult to shoot someone if you're looking directly into their face. So none could take revenge for it also? I don't think that's much of a concern for firing squads, to be honest. But it probably is, like, a factor in there somewhere.
記者障壁で防ぐんだ各員戦闘配備ミサイルを撃て この程度なら目標に向けて攻撃を艦首たくさんハドロン銃砲用意
ゲフィオンコントロール同調
Like, there was a guy who tried to play the system. He was like, well, I've been sentenced to death. I choose firing squad. And they were like, why? And he's like, well, because like they'll shoot me, but they won't like try and kill me, so I might survive. And they're like, that just means that we'll have to shoot you again. Like, you're not getting out of it, dude. And he's like, oh, fuck. I hadn't thought that through. I'm an idiot. Shouldn't have done a crime. Where did I go 3 days ago? I was dead. Tell him he'd go full power.
ハイパーバースト完全解放 見極めが甘かったな邪魔をするな遠慮はしない全てを消滅させる
Yeah, I saw you tweeted at me. It says lies. That was weird that you didn't do that. I might do this thing later. Lies, he says. Well, I said I might do it, and then I didn't. So. This Susano is more than a match for any Gundam. It's like, dude, no, it's not. Face to me, I'm good. Whatever, dude, you need to calm this man down. Couldn't they just reload? Well, boys, that tends to not be how it goes, oddly enough, for death penalty stuff. People tend not to be very gung-ho about it. Generally what would happen is, when they don't kill the dude, the doctor then just injects him full of morphine until he fucking dies. Put them out of their misery. It's a military execution though, not always. And even when it is, people aren't gung-ho about it. Here's Healing talking about bullshit and he's like, you will die for Riven's future. He will bring about the world. Oh, Quantum Braveway pattern! Yeah, nailed it. Where we copy that, pasted from, nailed it. What the heck? Poor Healing just got crashed into by a team. Sometimes they use blank cartridges. That doesn't surprise me either. Or that sometimes they would say they would. They go, some of you just don't actually have bullets, so some of you might not actually shoot a bullet at all to kill them. Human psychology for murder is interesting. Human psychology in general is actually incredibly interesting. Like the Kitty Genovese and Jeffrey Dahmer, like nuts. Yeah, that's what I said. They're like, they don't go, you've got blanks. They go, some of you have got blanks. Some of you have got real bullets. So just take your shot. It might not be a real bullet anyway. So even if it looks like you shot him, you probably didn't. You probably got a blank. Don't worry about it. I don't think Gamlin can ultra. Yeah, I don't think he can ultra rocket one of these dudes to death yet. Yeah, getting someone to willingly kill another human being is actually really fucking hard. Yeah, like, it's weird, right? The US executed a member of foreign squad in 2010? Yeah, America's fucked up. It's really fucked up. War is basically just people killing each other? Yeah, but that's also, like, it turns out that they fucking don't when they can help it. It's really weird.
音を見ている
Got many from the Gimlet? No, he's Zentradi. He's just got a name that's vaguely like a thing that's in a thing you like. Like there's like World War One and World War Two, there's loads of stories where it's just like, nah, just people just fucking tried to not shoot the other dudes. Just like actively tried to not kill them. Because they're like, I don't want to fucking murder her, man. But usually get into it depends on the state, because some places you get to choose. You get to choose how you will die. US hate them? I don't know about that. I think the people America hates most is their own citizens. Boom, get that for political commentary. Eat shit, the USA. Like the main advancements in war and getting people to kill each other is the further you can remove the person from it, which is why drones are big. Because when you're just looking at some little white dots on a computer screen as you're playing with your 360 controller, it's almost as if you're not killing someone at all.
Diamond Force をなめるな
Here comes the Ampion with his dog dick. Terry is invincible to dog knots. Like the fine art of warfare is reducing the dude you're killing to a dot on a screen. Oh, that dude's bugging going several times. Whoa, this dude. Commemorative coin was commissioned from business lab. Yeah, no, America's nuts, right? He's fucking wild. And by wild, I mean a huge mistake. Everyone, like we've all had our fun, but we've shut it down now. I mean, it was a nice joke, good experiment while it lasted, but it's all got a little bit out of hand. Can't exactly spend it. You don't spend commemorative coins. That's the point of them being commemorative coins. No one's like, hell yeah, they gave me like $1 of my payment for that day as this special coin with a dude getting fucking murdered on it. No, they're like, hell yeah, look, I was there when we shot a nerd. Fuck yeah.
世界は変えられる力を持つ全ての者たち
What's the point you making? I don't know what your point was.
活目せよ
That if your point was that they made a commemorative coin that was commemorative, I don't know, dude. That one felt pretty alright. That one felt covered. The clue was in the name. Should I sing this Joker? I mean, yeah. Where's Wingman? He's the Wingman. Epion system. It's like, yes, I will get you. Whatever's X, you Joker. Okay, so the two Invaders, when they went down, they're like, we're meant to be superior, but we're actually bad. Andre, if he'd fought Soma, should go, do you really think that your dad would stage a coup d'etat? And he'd be like, well, you defected to Celestial Being. She was like, yes, and? But she says she's Sergei's super soldier and she will have revenge. And, I don't know if I've done Bushido yet. Target locked. Target with enemy attack. White Fang, Zexamakis. Did we blow up? Okay, no, we haven't blown up that man yet. We'll blow that up, man up. We'll blow that man up soon. Let's fucking blow that man up now. He's good. He's good. No, Fuse, oh yeah. 2 personalities. Twice the boy. Hallelujah, losing his shit. We'll fight for the future. And then just piggybacks away on that little boy. Alright then, Gundam! Fuck off, Mr. Bushido, what's your problem? Whatever his problem is, I'm gonna chop him up with a big sword.
距離が近い敵から落とすライザーソードを使うライザーシステム作動
Oh wow, the Haro's doing this job, and Saji looked at the screen to confirm. Got him. So what is the Haro? It's a little computer orb. Just a little artificial intelligence thing. In the original Gundam, it's just a little thing that Amuro made. He just invented it because he's a genius. But he just talks to you, and it's like a little weird alarm clock organizer. Okay, so here's Mr. Bushido, who is like, oh, I may have lost, but I'll be back stronger than ever. And Susanna, it's just this guy. But Setsuna was like, what's he trying to do? What's he trying to go? What the heck? Okay, so Louise thinks that Saji and Setsuna have been lying to her all this time. And Saji's like, what? No, never. And Setsuna apparently could sense that there's somebody overshadowing Louise. And then she had a headache, and then she's never going to forgive Saji. There you go. And then Amuro and Char were like, oh, I mean, another misunderstanding. Yeah, this one seems good. Sounds like a pop-up window in physical form. No, they're lovely. In the original one, it's just like, Amuro, you okay? Amuro, have you eaten lunch? Amuro, dinner? Sandwich, Amuro, sandwich, Amuro. And everyone's like, yeah, Haro, we fucking get it. It's Amuro's dinner time, alright, fucking chill out. And then, of course, because they were told of the war hero, they mass-produced that shit. And a good time. And then in Seed, it's just a dude just makes fucking millions of them for no real reason other than to reference the original one. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, that's a good Moonlight Butterfly. It's considered. Those dudes are fucking dead. Luckily, they were bad, so it's alright. A Virgo. Like in Zeta Gundam, Camille finds a Haro in a fucking junkyard, and then it keeps going, Amuro, bright, Amuro, bright. And then he takes it to Captain Bright and he's like, I think this might be the original Haro. And he's like, nah, they mass-produced that with catchphrases in it, no, it can't be. And he's like, it's got some weird shit in it, I'm gonna investigate. He's like, no, don't, please, actually. Don't. Alright. It's fine. You got better shit to do than mess around with a Haro. And he's like, I'll do whatever I want on my time, fucking grandpa. Time for a harmony. You got going with the like that's a lot of gun. You ain't the fucking boss of me. Fucking slaps Amuro across the room. He's like, you hit me. Not even my dad hit me. And Bright goes, maybe he should have. He's like, ugh! Dynamite explosion. You must say, you hate Miss Hara, damn. And then in Zeta Gundam, it becomes a running thing that Bright goes, come to the bridge for correction, and then he slaps the shit out of you. And then, he slaps Kumio and he's like, that's correction for you, and he slaps Emma, and he slaps everybody, and there's a bit where Emma jogs with him, and he's like, when you get back, come to the bridge for correction. He's just there, swiping his hand backwards and forwards, warming up his slapping hand. Fucking Bright. Bright's really good. Just, it becomes a big joke that discipline on the ship is Bright fucking beats the shit out of you. And it's like, and then there's the bit where Emma's like, oh yes, Camille is naturally attracted to me, as an older woman, Camille is naturally attracted to me. And Like, and Bright's just like looking at her eating a burger, and he's like, "Lady, I got a fucking wife and kid at home. Could you fucking dial it down a little bit? Christ." Bright's really good. Well, they actually came up in the Gundam thread how one dude was like, Hathaway sucks, he murdered that lady. And it's like, I mean, he killed her, but it's like probably manslaughter because he's 13, and like it was a moment of anger, and you know, like it was bad, and she's still dead. But I don't think we should go around saying he's a fucking murderer. And it's like, maybe if Bright had gone fucking home once in a while, he's like, no, you can't blame that, like, his absentee father, like, it's his decision. It's like, he's fucking 13, dude. 13-year-olds don't make good decisions. I'm rolling hot blood. And then, and it's like, well, Amuro was shitty, and Bright, like, helped him out. Camille was shitty, and Bright sort of helped him out. Judo and the Scooby Gang, they were the Scooby Gang. But it's like, there is documented proof that Bright, as a dad-esque, father-ish figure, helps. And then he just wasn't there for Hathaway, so Hathaway turned out not so good. What would happen if Bright slapped Roma? Well, first, Roma would have to do something naughty to deserve correction. But he'd probably go, yeah, I deserve that, and then they'd put their arms around each other and go, let's go have a drink. But okay, we beat the X-Man, and was like, dang it, like, you're messing up Relina's plan, but we beat AOS, they're all gone. Oh no, more dudes! It doesn't seem unlikely. Ryoma has never misbehaved in his life. He's a good boy. The last time he was accused of misbehaving, he went to prison, and then it turned out the dude was still alive. So everyone was like, "Sorry, we kept you locked up in prison for murder, I guess." It's like, I told you I didn't fucking do it. I wish I had though. Give me my robot. I'm gonna go kill him for real. Double jeopardy. But here we are. The Invaders had more dudes hanging out, and it's like, well, I guess Wiseman's really important to him. And inside the machine, where Kiriko got teleported inside the thing, he's like, wow, where the heck am I? Like, I was in my 80s cockpit, and now what the heck? And Fiana's here too, and so is Rochina, and Goat, and Vanilla, and Kokona. And Rochina says that they've all been summoned by his master, the one that Kiriko must have sensed on Quent, given that he's come here. And Rochina even has an idea of who Kiriko's mystery benefactor is, a so-called superhuman, an overman, born on Quent. And then Rochina's going to do some exposition dump, alright. So, long before the modern Austrasian race arose, the ancient unrelated Quent culture flourished. And its zenith was around 3,000 years ago, when their ultra technology gave rise to a new humanity, the superhumans, the overmen. And their superhuman abilities caused them to be exiled from Quent, and they set out to conquer the galaxy. Remember when old Shaco doesn't like C2 because she's got weird magical powers? And mankind was then torn between two ruling factions, Gilgamesh and the Balarant. The superhuman is Rochina's like boss, and that's Wiseman. And Rochina points to this big artificial planet dealie as proof. The Invaders and their precious Vader are all but powerless before such advanced technology. And he says that Wiseman is calling Kiriko, and Rochina wants to know why. Does Wiseman intend Kiriko to defend his followers, the Secret Society, in the Perfect Soldier's stead? Wiseman certainly called the Secret Society leaders here. Wing! There's Aaron and Gran and Kiri. Or Grey. But they've been brought here, and Rochner introduces Kiro to Kiri, leader of the secret society. And this guy's like, oh, so you're Kiriko Kuvi, the man above even the perfect soldiers. Incredible. Glad to meet you. And then... And this is Wiseman speaking directly to them. And Gokuno is like, what the heck? It just sounds like random static to us. Why can only they hear it? This is bullshit. But Kira's like, wait, what? Wiseman, why? What? So he's told something to Kiriko alone, and he can't, like, he's like, what the hell, why? And Kiriko's gonna go off, he's gotta go see Wiseman, and Fiona's like, no, wait, Kiriko. He's like, Fiona, I gotta go, I know you're worried, well, I gotta go. He needs to go off to find out who he really is. And he wants to know why Wiseman chose him. So here he is. Here's Kiriko. He wants to know who he really is. He wants to know why Wiseman chose him. And Wiseman just says he's 1 in 25 billion genetics. So he's an abnormal survivor. He is a natural-born perfect soldier. And much like Wiseman himself, he's the end product of the entire arc of Astrage's history. What Wiseman wants is a successor. And Kiriko agrees to shoulder that responsibility. So, the Secret Society's usefulness is at an end, and here's Kiriko. Just fucking murders Kiri, he's fucking dead. Blammo shot him, and it was like, oh shit, damn, what? Shit, what? And Kiriko then says to Gran and Aaron that they are now working for him, the child of God. And he was like, Kiriko, no! And off he goes like, hey Kiriko, what's up? Hey Kiriko, what's Kiriko, where you going? Where you going? Quent. What? And there he's gonna go meet Wiseman in person. And it's like, wait, what the heck? Kiriko, Wiseman? He's like, yes, he's a Superman, whatever. He tells us that Wiseman's about to blow up this stupid bullshit, turning everyone who tried to steal or stop his power into space dust. And he tells us that our deaths won't be in vain, because he's off to be one with he who ruled Astrages from the shadows all these years. Wiseman is beneath the surface of Quent, waiting 3,000 years for his exiled children's return. It's like, wow, what the? That's some fucked up shit. Anyway, see ya. What the? But it's all going weird. Zero is then frantically ordering the Ikaruga towards the bullshit at ramming speed, and he's like, yeah, alright. And Sumeragi tries to get everybody else to retreat. And he's like, oh dang it, what the hell's Wiseman thinking? Kiriko! And so Zero was like, Ikaruga ran the thing so he could pick the crew up, so they didn't get disintegrated. They're like, so Kiriko's become like a demigod or whatever, and he's bad now? That's weird. Fiona's in a pretty bad way about it. Rochner apparently just got out on his own because he's a master at saving his own skin. One thing that strikes the team as odd though is why Kiriko would need to go see Wiseman if he's already his successor. Why would Wiseman do the Wiseman shock thing anyway? And Zero's like, I don't believe this for a second. It doesn't make sense to me that a man like Kiriko would give in so easily to the lure of power and godhood. And then we got a message from the man. Put him through. And it's Ru Shako, he's back, baby. And he's calling in from Quent. He's like, howdy, it's me. And he tells Zexis to get our butts to Quent, and he'll tell us everything about Wiseman, even as his people prepare to stop Kiriko. Callum promises to help Fiona get a good explanation for all of this from Kiriko. And Fiana's even gonna get a mech to pilot from the abandoned secret society ship. But what Goat, Vanilla and Kokona know for sure is that Kid Crow's expression was exactly the same he wore when they first met him. He must have had something really important deep inside. The question is, what the heck? What the heck? And then the